I'm quitting all of it. Got me a grilled cheese. I hope you are having a wonderful week, and I hope you have spent some time praying for Pete Davidson and Ariana Grande as they are going through their breakup, which is a very unpleasant situation for everyone involved. If you've ever gone through a breakup, you know what that's like. It is no fun. I want to bring up this situation in particular because last week when the breakup was made public and people were talking about it, it was all over the news. Ariana made a post on her Instagram saying that she was going to take a break from social media for a little while, that she just needed to kind of take care of herself, and she didn't want to be bombarded with this constant noise and news of her breakup. And I can't imagine what it would be like going through a breakup in the public eye like that, but I think that all of us, whether we're celebrities or not, can learn a little bit from that choice of Ariana's to take a break from social media when we're going through something that's challenging like a breakup. When we're going through difficult things in life, I know it can be really tempting to just pick up social media, to just keep scrolling and looking at the things that we've been looking at because it's comfortable and because we feel like we're making connections with people. But in reality, this doesn't always leave us feeling better in the end. A lot of times it can lead us feeling more lonely, more upset, more hurt, because the more we scroll, the more we're tempted to compare, the more we're tempted to kind of look down on ourselves, the more that we fall into attitudes of insecurity and selfishness or jealousy even. When we feel that temptation during a tough time to turn to social media before turning to actual people for friendship and relationship, we need to really fight that temptation and choose to reach out to someone who we can be with in real life, whether that's a friend or a youth minister or a parent, any other person that we can actually talk to about what we're going through, because social media is never going to be able to communicate with us the way another person will. Another person can sit down and hear you, tell them where you're at, hear you share what you're going through, and they can be a voice of support and reason and love in that moment. And even if you don't feel like you have a community that you can rely on, even if you don't feel like you have someone who you can reach out to right in that moment and you're still tempted to just look to your phone, look to your social media, the number one best thing you could possibly do is lean into the person who loves you most perfectly, most intimately, and knows everything about you, and that is the Lord. Leaning into Him, asking Him to be enough for you, asking Him to love you infinitely as you were made to be loved, because that's what He loves to do. He loves to love you. So, if you're going through a tough time right now, if you're going through any kind of trial, whether it's a breakup or you're just stressed or you're overwhelmed or you're dealing with drama with friends, I want to challenge you to consider taking a social media break, whether that's just for a couple hours or a couple days or giving yourself maybe a week off of an app or something. Give yourself some kind of space from social media so that you are made free to reach out to the people that are around you and reach out to the Lord. These are the relationships, those that you are surrounded by, and the Lord Himself. These are the relationships that will give you that kind of love and support that you need when you're going through something that's challenging, not social media. If you have any other thoughts about social media, about Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson, about relationships, breakups, how to get through them well, please comment below. I would love to hear from you and talk with you there. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, share it with all your friends, and check back next week where we will have more videos like this coming every single Wednesday. And I cannot wait to see you all next week right here on Real Talk. Oh my gosh, that's my dream! Just living in a house with endless grilled cheese.